What's going on? Live again. Want to get live. Actually, was getting ready to go work out, and Bitcoin just went through that 8,100. So I wanted to go live on here real quick. Appreciate it, Eric. I've had a big year. Just got on it with Wyckoff, and the Elliott Wave roadmap has been kick-ass. So pretty happy about that. Ethereum 255, Litecoin 143. Yeah, we are kicking ass. The bourbon dude, let me give you a wrench. So, as you know, last night right here at the lows at 78.64. Really, let me relabel that because keep it straight. That was an Elliott Wave buy because of this B wave triangle I thought was ending. And this here is a regular buy off the software at 76.70. So software buy, and then we had an Elliott Wave buy because we've been looking for an A, B, C up for the D. You can see we're following that. I said we'd have a quick rally to 85.85. So let's see if that works. Don't hold me to that level. Got the moon shirt. So let's see if that works. Because I'm calling the light blue ABC up. And then we've got Ethereum. I called that a 1-2 off the low here. Triangle doesn't look the same, but same thing I'd mentioned last night. This is igniting to the upside. So I think I said 268 up here somewhere up to this white line. If we can get that going. Litecoin 143, that thing just subdividing higher in a bunch of, I don't know what they are, wave 3s, wave 4s. This was a tough to read this one, so I'm not sure the count on Litecoin after the rallies we've had. None of that really works out too well on the count. Actually, I had this moved. I think possibly the triangle looks a little bit more like that. And I'm not sure that's a triangle, so don't hold me to that one. Litecoin is just banging to the upside. So the one thing I did think, though, I thought Bitcoin, once it goes to the new high here, I thought it would stay strong. So it just did an 82.90, so we're 100 off the high. Let's hopefully that we dig in right here and continue higher. That would be my expectation. Obviously, you're going to have selling. A ton of people got caught short, as they have been. So I don't think that was all the rally. We should be able to extend higher up here because we should done a 1 overnight when I did a live broadcast. That was probably the 1 up. This is a 2. This is the middle of the 3. So we should be able to continue higher here. Litecoin I thought could get to 180 maybe on this rally because that's a previous resistance. Normally we'd up thrust a level like that. Yeah, and again, I told everybody, with the bat launching, Fidelity, Custodian, E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, everybody, I would think we stay bid. But we shall see here. I've still got an issue with the software that my developers hopefully are going to get fixed here. So it's just not working at all. Normally that means I got a server issue or my API. Should be able to get that fixed because I know we're coming into overbought on a few technometers. Not really there yet, but you'd expect that. So appreciate it, Borgel, Chris. Give you a wrench, Chris. So luckily we caught this triangle last night, right in time. For the Discord people, we're going to go ahead and show that update because I'm getting a lot of grief on Twitter that I'm not making these calls. This is yesterday at 9:35 Central. This is right when the rally started, 78.71. I had said that I thought we'd had a B wave here because we needed an ABC up, and I ended up counting it A up. This is a B triangle. Now we need a quick move to 8,400, 85.80, somewhere up in there. So when I made that call, we were sitting right here before last night's quick rally. And just said again, update on Bitcoin Elliott wave triangle. I'm now calling the recent sideways a B wave triangle of the ABC up for wave D. If correct, strong sharp rally to 48-ish from here. So luckily we got that one on before the rally. That'd have been down here again as on the chart. The software does work for XLM and if some other alts. If we get the kinks worked out, it's going to work for everything. So continue working on that. Thanks, Randall. So yeah, we're trying to get that done. Thomas Lee, Bitcoin can FOMO rally 200 to 400%. That'd be interesting. I think he's calling for, if we get to 10,000, we're going to, I don't know what he said, 40? Something crazy. But, you know, Litecoin's went from, what, 22 to 142. So let's go back. I mean, here is the software. Since the lows, caught numerous buys. I haven't put in the last couple. Been too busy, but cool, Fairbanks. Appreciate that. JFK says, if I called this C wave, I'm jumping in. I did call it. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we continue higher here. We're back at 8,100. I don't want to see much of a pullback here. And so far, I've really called every move. So you're probably going to have some selling here. People are going to fade this new high. So let's see if we can hold it in here still and then firm it back up. Because if I'm correct on the big count, then we're going to have another ABC here, still sideways for a few more days for this triangle to end. I did show the triangle maybe could already ended. This could have been a sideways E wave. I don't think that's happened. That would mean we're going quickly straight up right now. That would have been A, B, C, D, and E. So now we're just getting ready to go to 10 grand right here, right now. I don't think that's right. I think we'll spend more time in these areas, but I'd rather err on the caution on the long side. Actually, I was headed, I've got a gym in my building here, but actually I joined a gym 2 blocks away. I was going to head down there. And then Bitcoin went through the highs, so I thought I'd jump on here real quick. Yeah, XRP is, that's one that discouraging that it can't do more than it's done. I would expected it to have been up here around 42.5 cents or so. So it needs to catch up. What's up, Tingles, Stingles? 100 chicks at the gym. Yeah, there's none in the building. Nobody's working out here. I got a girl helping me out with my core and different things, so trying to get in a little better shape. Still not getting a lot of sleep, but we'll figure it out. ADA USDT, that one's coming alive. We said stay long that. BAT USD, talked about it being sideways. Continues to trade sideways. BNB, talked about it staying strong. which it is doing. Decred, talked about it staying strong. It's trying to dig in again. EOS, a little bit quiet, but had a big run. ICX, USD, I've liked that one. KMD, long from 93 cents with a 146 stop, 145 stop. That one could explode higher. XLM. What's up, Carrie? XLM USD 0.126. I mean, there again, that triangle looks maybe completed. That maybe we are ready to slowly work this thing higher. So, anybody's been on here, but let's go over because we keep getting a lot of new people. I've been calling this a large triangle here, headed to one more new high above 10,000. That still looks correct. I mean, I've made good calls since then. So I think that's still what we're looking for, and at that point we'd have a pretty big correction. With BAT and Fidelity and everything coming, I guess we could have a 30% sell-off. Everyone says those are common, but we'll see how this rally, we'll see if we get this rally above 10 grand, and then we'll worry about it then. There's Nick talking about Patreon-only live shows. We was doing one of those a month. We're probably going to bump that up. We have so many people in there. Make sure we get questions answered, etc. Neo. We gave some buys down here at 9 and change, and then also some higher buys off the software. So everything's in profit. That one, again, we could have completed a triangle here, or getting ready to. So that one still should continue higher. Let me hold on here a second. Let me bring in my charting software here real quick. Somebody asking about NVIDIA. On stocks, we had a sell up here at the high, looking for a breakdown to the 47,000 level. We got that. You can see the technometer came in Friday. I gave a weekly update saying prepare long positions. And then 2 days ago, I said I thought we'd come back and put a test in off of this extremely overbought technometer. So on the stocks, we've had pretty good calls. NVIDIA, whoops. Throw NVIDIA up here real quick. Same type of thing. Could have bought that off the support. And then looking for a test of that. Kind of following the wave. So I would think NVIDIA pulls back a little bit more and then probably would get a buy signal on it. Potential pork blasters, I don't know. I mean, I guess if Bitcoin runs to 10,000 plus, I'm sure some of these coins are still going to dig in, some of these smaller coins. I don't really have specific ones. I mean, we've been long a lot of these, just going to stay long. Look for further gains. Waves USD up 2.9%. I've been saying stay long that one. It's been pretty quiet. Here's VET. Don't have Wyckoff mark, but that's definitely a jump and a back up to the creek. That one should explode higher here, I would think. once it gets through this resistance at 0.009. Hold on here, guys. I got a promo guy getting ready to help me here. So, what else was he looking at? Tezos. Let's do XTZ. There's Tezos. I mean, I don't know. Not a lot of accumulation down here. Nice uptrend. Retracement. I mean, we're back to previous fourth wave support, it looks like. So I would like that. I would think it can rally some here. I'm not sure how much. Not much of an accumulation base on that one. At 10,000, we'll get a shitload of FOMO, I'm sure. In the Patreon Discord, we got, what, about 320 people now in there. $40 a month. Join over there and you're going to get a lot of fundamentals from Nick, some small cap trading from Nick, and you'll get the usuals from me. Yeah, Matthew, you don't want to FOMO in with credit card debt. I do say who's your daddy once in a while to piss off everybody. That always works. Still got a few haters out there. What's up, Wartune? So again, from May 15th, I had said I thought we would do a triangle. That's what's kept me pretty well trading in a good fashion here. Appreciate it, Cater Pie. Everybody's on Twitter's giving me shit saying it's not a triangle, but kind of looking like one. And when everybody sees it, hopefully we'll be gone. So there's a triangle I've been calling. I gave a buy yesterday, late last night on Discord, saying we'd get it moved to 8,400. So that's where we're at now. If you can see it here, we're trading right here. Hopefully on the way up here to 84 to 85.50. Oh, you're right. I got a ton of supporters. So the haters, I might swing back and clap back at the haters, but I'm usually just laughing, enjoying it. They don't bother me. They're just all mad. And I don't think there's any other way to count this. I mean, like right now, I've got some stops at, I got to think about that. I guess I threw stops up to 78.20 on Bitcoin. Really, those should be getting raised here. I'll do that at some point here. I don't want the stops too close. Litecoin, what I was using, 127. I raised a little bit to 130. I know some people have been getting updated Litecoin stops from me. I mean, I suppose you could do 134 now maybe on Litecoin. Ethereum. Appreciate that, Rain Dance. doing the money angel. Gotta like that. On Ethereum, maybe what? You might be able to do it, raise up to 245 stop if you're worried. Bitcoin maybe, you know, I would hate to see 8,000 here again, which is only 120 lower, but do what you want there. I mean, I'd like to see a move back here to 8,200 for the high of this move, and then I probably would slap an 8,000 stop on it just to get it. Clifford, thanks for the box. Yeah, it definitely looks like a triangle, but again, nobody was calling that, which those are the best triangles you want to trade, ones that no one's seeing, the ones that will sneak up on you after the fact. Like I said, on Ethereum, I mean, this could have been a big flat correction. Let's go back. All right, it's kind of calling it same thing that, let me get rid of this because that got taken out, which I said it would. You can see we're up here, so really this could have been ABC. We're working on the D just like Bitcoin. I said, what, a rally to 265 or so here, 270. That could be the D of the triangle. And then we come out here and finish this wave 4 triangle out here. So that would be my guess now is let Bitcoin do 84, 8,500, Litecoin somewhere up here, or Ethereum somewhere up here, and then stick it under the pullback. And that is only if you're trying to trade a portion of your bag. Otherwise, I've told people stay long. For a lot of PCG accounts, crypto accounts that we manage, I really have stayed long because I didn't want to miss this, what I think is this full rally. So, because again, if the triangle is already complete, we're going to moon right here. So I don't want to miss that. If you do the same thing with the Litecoin chart, again, I guess with the halving coming, it's maybe I show this a 1-2-1-2, which shows we're in the middle of a 3-3. So if that's the case, Litecoin maybe goes to 180. You get that by, you know, I like to see previous spikes through previous resistance. So this is 181 and change. So maybe go through 180, get everybody excited, and then maybe slow up there. Again, I'm trading those really off of Bitcoin. I need Bitcoin at 8,400 plus. What up, Tomcat? So there's where we're at. Appreciate it, Short. Everybody on here is a big supporter. Scott, what's up? Give you a wrench, Scott. Yeah, I'd really like to see everything hold there and extend higher. We had a quick run here. We're about 100 off the high. I still expect it to firm up and get through those highs today. You definitely get a wrench if you're in Discord. So, yeah, I wouldn't try being short Bitcoin here. I think that's still you want to do that when you're in a downtrend. We're in a sideways triangle, still in an uptrend. So with Wyckoff, you don't want to fight the trend. So I got to keep confirming. I own WyckoffSMI.com. The Institute Wyckoff started in 1931. These are Elliott wave markings on here because I had to buy a Wyckoff back here 76, 72. But I do throw some Elliott wave on top of it. If you had a buy here, you got to figure out how does the buy fit in to the overall picture. And it fit in by doing the triangle I've been calling. Because to have a buy here, that was really the only Elliott wave pattern that would work. So, and I was looking for that anyway because I called this a 3 of this whole uptrend that we've been following. So again, just kind of work it all together. But I'm going to say I'm 95% Wyckoff, 5% Elliott wave. And on the stocks, I really don't throw Elliott wave on stock patterns. I can, but I don't much. But I do it on the cryptos because people want to learn the Elliott wave. Plus, I think Elliott wave is good because it's based on fear and greed, emotion. There's a ton of that over here on the crypto markets. So that's why you're seeing me throw some Elliott wave on top of my Wyckoff. Wyckoff will call this accumulation here, and then we'll try to take a point and figure chart and give us an upside objective. I'm just guessing. Bryce, I do know your name, so I'm going to rent you. Appreciate that. The course is at learncrypto.io, $299. If you're in Discord, you get a 20% discount. If you're heavy, want to get into Wyckoff, do the Unleashed course at wyckoffsmi.com for the $1,000. I paid $1,700, I think it was, in 1982. Now offering it for $1,000, so it's a great deal. The $299 course is probably a 70% watered down version of the $1,000. We talk strictly about cryptos. And the Discord's $40 a month. You're asked every month if you want to renew. You're no problem, J4. Again, I was going to work out. I'm going to go to work out here in a little bit. Bitcoin at 8,500. I mean, that should happen right here and right now. So, I mean, I just showed it by eyeballing it June 13th, June 14th. I mean, probably could move out to, I mean, maybe the next 2 days. It could mouse around, I guess, farther out here. I'd prefer it happen the next day. Just continue right here, right now, doing 84, 8,500. Then we'll look at it and see if we think we're going to get the ABC down. ABC down, probably come back down on hold somewhat on top of this resistance. So something around 80.50 maybe. 79.50. And then from there, we're looking for the 10,000. Because that will FOMO in everybody. I think that'll bring in the crowds, and then that'll give us a chance to, all the latecomers that was short in the hole, didn't want to be long, we'll chase it. And then we'll wreck them one last time before the move to 20,000 plus. That's my hope. So Ethereum on the upside, what I've been calling for a move to 320 plus. Probably higher than that if this is a triangle. This is again the count that I had going to 320. So that's still possible. Yeah, Nick's saying there, if you bought the course, we've got 1,000 people over here at learncrypto.io. There's our crypto PCG where we manage your assets for a 3% annual fee. Then you go to alumni. We got an alumni list. I don't know, somewhere close to 1,000. Anybody on this list could get into Discord for the original 30. We decided to offer that to previous supporters. We got a blog here that we keep updated daily. Talks about the software here, but the software again is not launched. So some good information there, and that's where the $2.99 course is. Star Catify, appreciate it. You're in our Discord, but I appreciate the super chat. Not needed. What jersey is that? It's just a Nike jersey I bought at Macy's yesterday, so just something to work out in. You'll only see me in button-ups. But again, I was going to work out, but everybody knows we get action, especially what I've been calling for. I'm going to try to jump on here. If you give us a super chat, we try to throw up a logo of a coin on our live broadcast, on our mic setup. So I don't know who Bo is, but shout out, I guess he's been good too. What up, Chris K9? Let's go back. We also on the Discord throw in some stock trades that we do over at Wyckoff SMI for pro traders. So this is a TLT trade that we wrapped up last week. We were long down here at 119, 120. Rode it up to 131 and 132.43. We gave a sell Friday and Monday morning. Technometer was major overbought. Has came back down to near oversold. So this one probably can work higher, but we took the meat of that trade already. GDX, we gave a buy on that down here at the lows with a really close stop right below the lows. We've raised our stop now, and we was looking for some type of ABC down to buy. Staying strong, not getting that, so we're okay. We are long, but we probably would add to that position. And then long dollar ETF, we want to be short here. Haven't entered it yet. So we think the dollar is still topping out, which is going to help cryptos probably go to new highs. So we've made good calls over on the stock side. Again, if you just want a general overview with no real detail, we do a week in review for free. You can sign up at wyckoffsmi.com, or every Sunday you can go to the library at wyckoffsmi.com and click week in review, and the new one will be there. I've had a few issues with email updates coming out of there. I've got thousands of people getting that, so a few people are telling me they're not getting it. So apologize for that, but you can always just go to the website, go to the library, go to week in review, and find the new one. I'll post that maybe on a Friday, Saturday, but definitely by Sunday afternoon. Just a general overview on stocks, bonds, gold and silver, etc. And also there's a pro traders there at $40 a month for stock ideas. But again, we're giving most of those, not guaranteed, but giving most to the crypto Discord channel at learncrypto.io. So again, there, go to Patreon at learncrypto.io, go to the Patreon tab, come down here, become a Patreon member. Lower right, we've got 308 in there. We got another group of people paid with crypto. You can pay with crypto, but you got to hit up Nick or I. And down here at the bottom, we got a $40 tier. What up, Chris? Another $1.99. Appreciate it. He always does that. So there's how to get, you sign up for the $40 Patreon, then we send you the Discord link to get you into the Discord. We've got a group here called Chart Stocks Cryptos. That's where Nick and I post actual buy sell, the meat of what we're saying, and then we got main chat, member TA, member FA, master nodes, Rapids public address where Nick does a lot with RPD. Then we got Q&A, announcements, some Palm Beach discussions, etc. So a lot of information there. A lot of people know a lot about individual coins, so good group going on there. Bitcoin just setting. So I had the initial surge. Thanks, Chor by the Unleashed course at Wyckoff SMI. Him and I discussed a lot, so appreciate that. I think you'll see most people are talking about everything's well worth it. We've not tried to be top dollar on stuff. We're trying to really build a strong community, which we have done. That's our main goal. Here's BCH USD. You can see the markings I've had here. Basically everything is good, but I need to move everything out a little bit. So looking for this wave D up. So we're still on point for that, I believe. So there's BCH updated. While we're here, let's look at Tron. This is one we've said stay long. So hopefully you can see here, it looks like had kind of a resistance level backed up to. So this one should be able to continue higher. ADA USDT. We've been on this one. Preliminary support came in the same place as the last point of support. Wyckoff talks about that happening. This could all be accumulation. So we need to jump through this 10-cent level and get a rock and roll there. So this one looks like it's going to do that. We've been calling for that. So a jump and a backup. If all this is accumulation, ADA should lead a rally back in some of these alts. All right, guys, it's 11 o'clock. I got to get a workout in. So let's go back to the 15-minute. Bitcoin. Let's go to the 30-minute maybe so we get this whole triangle in here. There's a triangle we've been calling. It starts back here. That's wave 3 ended. You had an ABC down for an A, an ABC up for a B, ABC down for a C, and now an ABC back up. So we're working on the light blue ABC up. That's when yesterday I called for this B wave was a triangle. I gave an Elliott wave buy because of that on Discord yesterday. And now we're up here trying to do this 84 to 8,500. And again, it could run to 8,800. As strong as things have been, I mean, and as slow as we're coming out here, I think no one believes this. That's why you had this triangle in the B wave. So hopefully we all hold in here, go through the high we just made 30 minutes ago, and keep it moving to the upside. That'll be the sweet one. You're welcome, crypto. So once again, 11 o'clock, going to go work out. I don't know whether Nick and I are going to go live at 6:30. If there's no big changes, possibly I'll just be back on live by myself. Anybody new here, Nick and I do a show at 6:30 Central Standard Time normally, Monday through Thursday, and some Patreon only videos as well. But so we might be live tonight. If not, I might go live by myself later. If we get up to 8,400, you'll probably see me live for sure. And so hopefully we can pick some type of top in the D wave. If you want that top for sure, I used to give a lot of it away on Twitter, etc. I don't give as much away because I got to give the value to the Discord members. So if you want to hit the D wave high, hopefully, good investment to be in the Patreon Discord. So All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to run the usual outro here on who is Wyckoff. A lot of people don't know. He's been called the Titan of technical analysis. If you want to see that, if you go back to the home page at learncrypto.io, actually go to the store, cryptocurrencies and Wyckoff. You can see here article, the Titans of technical analysis, and it talks about Henry Dow, Elliott, Gann, Merrill, Richard Wyckoff. He did the bar, point, figure chart and wave charts, and really brought in the concept of accumulation, distribution, and volume. So check that out. Obviously, I'm biased, but I think Wyckoff's all you really need to, if not master the markets, at least trade better. So here's the outro. Check you out later.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard P. Wyckoff. Anyone who is interested in the stock, option, or commodity markets is most likely to find my life and teachings to be of great interest and value. I was born November 2nd, 1873. At the age of 15, I had my first job as a stockbroker on Wall Street, and by age 25, I had opened my first brokerage firm. I was one of the pioneers in the study of the tape and included volume studies in all my market operations. This volume and its intraday studies is what set me apart from the rest of the market gurus. There was a point that my buy and sell volume was so big that it became a powerful part of the daily market. It was at this time that I became known as one of the titans of technical analysis. But all along, my lifelong endeavor was to pass on my accumulated wisdom to others. With that in mind, in 1907, I created the Magazine of Wall Street. At its height, the Magazine of Wall Street had over 200,000 subscribers. That's over 200,000 investors who wanted my thoughts on the current market conditions and trends. Finally, in 1931, I decided to take all my knowledge that I had learned about the stock market and create the Richard P. Wyckoff course of stock market science and technique. I was able to create something that established a new standard of practice in the public stock market operations. I do not claim any monopoly of stock market knowledge, but up to that time, no one else seemed willing to be so frank in offering to the public the most intimate knowledge of the inner workings of the stock market. The good news is that even though I created the Wyckoff stock market course back in 1931, the course has been maintained and updated throughout the years and is available to you today. Over 90 years later, my course is still available for investors and traders that want to learn the secrets to the stock market and can be found right now at wyckoffsmi.com.